Taylor's off.
Morning, Megan Dubzinski.
Morning, Carson Sorman.
Hi, Laura Sokolsky.
Hello. Okay.
As most people know, planning in advance for retirement is a smart decision. As young adults who will soon be entering the workforce, the idea of putting our hard-earned money into Social Security funds can be intimidating, especially when these funds are facing deficits. Throughout our speech, we hope that you will join us on the path to fixing Social Security. Through extensive research, we have learned of the history, benefits, and possible solutions to prevent Social Security from crashing. Today, we will be discussing with you the history, alternative options, and possible solutions to prevent Social Security from crashing.
Social Security was first founded in 1935 after the Great Depression. Since then, the system hasn't changed much, which could be unfortunate for our generation and generations following. The baby boom was the best thing to ever happen to Social Security. Most women were having on average 3 children, and when these children grew up, they started entering their money into the Social Security system. Now that they are beginning to retire, the money being taken out starts to exceed the money being put in.
Many economists have proven that Social Security will drop by approximately 1/4 by the 2030s. This concerns many young adults of today and younger generations after them. Many are asking themselves, why am I even paying into a system that might not be there for me when I retire, which seems unfair. But when the Social Security system started, it began as a system that, as Americans continue to innovate, our economy would continue to grow. However, because of the shifting in our economy, when the baby boomers begin to retire in 2016, the amount of money being taken out will start to exceed the amount of money being taken in, and this is where the real problem lies. Those younger generations need to take action now in order to prepare for their future. One form of retirement is a 401k plan, which is through a large company. It allows the employee to invest a part of their own money before taxes are being taken out. Another form of retirement plan, which is not with a company, is an IRA or a Roth IRA. IRAs, Roth IRAs, and 401ks all allow you to distribute your money into stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Distributing your money at an early age can only benefit you in the long run.
Although the United States did not take adequate action in the past, we still believe Social Security can be fixed. Arguments have arisen over how to do this, but the idea of passing the problem off to the next generation is not ideal for parents and grandparents. One way to do this is to raise the retirement age. This age has already been bumped up multiple times before and is expected to reach age 67 by 2027. The new proposed bump would be in reality a response to the reality of an increasing longevity of life, and it would move the retirement age for today's teens and toddlers to 69. Raising the retirement age would save money, and it wouldn't change the benefits. It would only delay them to when people would need them the most, which is on average from ages 80 to 95. Raising the retirement age is one of the easiest ways to see a change in the Social Security system. However, it is not the most effective way. The most effective way to see a change in the Social Security system is to raise the tax base, or the amount of income being taxed by Social Security. Raising the tax base would cause the wealthy to see an increase in taxes, but in response, their benefits received from Social Security would be greater. This has been one of the more controversial ideas, but this approach would erase 20% of Social Security's projected shortfall in the 2030s, and it would provide an improved cushion for the Social Security system in years to come. In general, a slight tax raise needs to be made on the entire working population as a whole. This can be achieved through raising the tax base and increasing taxes even through the employer from the current 6.2%. The most important thing we as a country need to do is to use all of the money raised through Social Security taxes towards Social Security instead of withdrawing it for other purposes. The changes that need to be made to better the Social Security system are hard to accept for many people. Raising the retirement age and increasing the tax base and taxes are all very important steps we need to take to stabilize and keep the Social Security funds from going insolvent.
As we conclude today's speech, we hope to leave you today excited and ready to take action in the fixing of the United States Social Security system. Social Security is more of a challenge than a crisis, and the sooner we realize this, the faster we can get this program back to where it needs to be.